Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim La, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Harakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of Jesus, Rule and Teach Well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there pushing the truth in all honesty and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect so we can get up out of here. All right, so I seen an article on Yahoo News where the title says, I got tired of hunting black and Hispanic people. And all right, and minus the Native American Indians, that's your so-called Israelites, man. All right. They done pushed the Native American Indians so far in the reservations that they're not even a topic of discussion in this article. All right. But in New York, all right, there's this police chief, all right, that that has told his co-workers, all right, that they need to arrest more Salakia, more so-called Negroes and so-called Hispanics, all right? So I'm going to just read a little bit of it because it's long, all right? And it's on Yahoo News, all right? This came out 10 hours ago on the New York Times, all right? But but I'm looking at it on Yahoo News, all right? So at a police station tucked into an end-of-the-line subway terminal in South Brooklyn, the new commander instructed officers to think of white and Asian people as soft targets and urged them to not and urged them to instead go after blacks and Latinos, so-called blacks and Latinos, for minor offenses like jumping a turnstile, and a half a dozen officers said in sworn statements. So let's look at what the word soft targets mean. All right, that's not the sense they're using it in. All right, but a person or thing that is relatively unprotected or vulnerable, especially to military or terrorist attacks. That's not the sense that they're using it in. All right, the sense that they're using it is we're not gonna, press up on them as much as we're gonna press up on the so-called Negroes and Latinos. All right. Um, this is what their captain said: you are stopping too many Russians and Chinese, all right, for doing the same crimes that the so-called Negroes and Latinos are doing. All right. So you read through this article. All right. All right, the authorities have deployed hundreds of additional officers to the subways, provoking a debate about over policing the criminalization of poverty. All right, but the poverty it stems from the root of poverty is you so called white people, man. All right, y'all caused the so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians to be in poor positions, all right, lower positions than the so called middle class, all right. Videos of arrests of young black men and women selling churros in the subway system have gone viral in recent weeks. Demonstrators have taken away the subway system, have taken to the subway system and jumped turnstiles in protest. All right, let's see. All right, so the captain, his name is Sakas, declined to comment when reached by telephone this week, but his union representative said the inspector denied the allegations of misconduct. All right, so of course you're going to deny your allegations of misconduct because you're ashamed that, hey, you being aired out, all right? Because you're the fucking devil, man. You so-called white people, you are the devil, man. And this is just further proving it, man, that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians need to wake up, man, all right? Um, I have full faith and support in him. This is somebody that's speaking on. I'm not even gonna read that because that's bullshit. All right. Most of the people arrested on charges of fare evasion in New York are black or Hispanic, according to the data the police department has been required to report under local law since 2017. So that just shows you they further targeting you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, between October 2017 and June 2019, black and Hispanic people who account for slightly more than half the population in New York City, made up nearly 73 of those who got tickets for fare evasion and whose race was recorded. They also made up for 90% of those who were arrested rather than giving tickets. All right. So you so-called Negroes and Latinos, all right, in this instance, all right, were the more than majority, man. All right. And that's a horrible thing, man. All right. But that's all because of your oppressor, man. All right. The focus on black and brown, even if the people were doing the same crime, points to what many of us have been saying for a while. The city's public advocate, Jermaine Williams, said the same actions lead to different results, unfortunately, depending on where you live and an overlay of what you look like. Yep, the same actions lead to different results. So these Russians and these Chinese individuals are getting off for doing the same thing that these so-called Negroes and Latinos are doing. They're being called soft targets. Hey, well, we're not really going to target them because of whatever reasons that inspector or chief commissioner, whatever his title is, said not to target them for. All right. So here goes. It was six individuals that came forth. So six officers said in the affidavits that uh Taxis, I don't know how to say his name. Who cares? He's a fucking Edomite, probably. All right. Now, a deputy inspector pressured them to enforce low level violations against blacks and Hispanic people while discouraging them to go from doing the same to the white and Asian people. All right. Even though that's not y'all race, y'all Edomites and Ammonites. All right. Or damn, I forgot what y'all damn Chinese Ammonites or it's on the tip of my tongue, but hey, it's not that important. All right, what's important is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are being targeted. All right, while the affidavits focus on a time period that ended nearly 5 years ago, they suggest at least one police commander openly pushed racial profiling when making arrests in the subway. I got tired of hunting black and Hispanic people because of arrest quotas. One former officer, Christopher LaForce, said in the affidavit explaining his decision to retire in 2015. All right. Here goes another claim on an affidavit. uh, Texas, I don't know how to say his damn name, would get angry if you tried to patrol substations in predominantly white and or Asian neighborhoods. Before said in his affidavit, he added that the commander would redirect officers to stations in neighborhoods with larger black and Hispanic populations. All right, that's just showing you like you're a target, man. All right, you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American Indians, you are a target, man. All right. Let me see. What else can I get down here? All right. One of the six officers, all but one is retired. They are all black or Hispanic. The affidavits were given to New York Times by one of the four officers who had sued the police department, Lieutenant Edwin Raymond. The allegations in the affidavits were all bolstered by a police union official, Corey Gabriel, who gave a disposition in June in the same lawsuit that recounted his interactions with whoever this Edomite is. All right, I can't say his name. All right. Uh, he called whoever this Edomite is Sackjus. He recalled Sackchaeus, whatever his name is, had one had once complained about a subordinate who Saxon said seemed to go for soft targets. So there was somebody going for the Asians and the whites that he doesn't want them to go for. Unsure of what that meant, Gabriel asked if the officer was ticketing old ladies for minor offenses. The individual, the Edomite, said no, Asian. All right, so Gabriel asked, or Gabriel, who was black, asked, would you have been more comfortable if these guys were black or Hispanic? And the guy said yes. So yes was Sackcuss' reply, according to Gabriel's recollection. All right. So you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, y'all gotta wake up, man. The white man hates y'all, man. All right, and it was predestined for the so-called white man to hate you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right, let me see. All right, I don't even know what scriptures to grab, man. I didn't even think, man. I just saw this article and I read over a little bit. But hey, man, it was from the womb, man. Esau hated Jacob, man. All right, from the womb, man. All right, because he stole that birthright, man. All right, well, Esau sold him his birthright. All right, because Esau is stupid, man. All right. Um, all right here. This is where it's going to Jacob, doing his thing, supplanting Esau for that birthright. All right, this is Genesis 25:9. And Jacob saw a pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. All right. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him and sold him his birthright, sold his birthright unto Jacob. So you sold your birthright for a piece of meat, man. All right. A red, sloppy piece of meat, man, just as you are. All right. And then Jacob gave you the bread and the pottage, man. All right. And you ate and drank, man. And you despise your birthright. That's why you sold it, man. All right. So you ain't nothing but the devil, man. And you hate your brother without a cause, man. All right. All right, you the devil and you hate your brother without a cause, man. And this just further solidifies that, man. All right, where you having your police flunkies, all right, go out there and target the individuals that look just like them, man. You ain't nothing but the devil the Bible speaks of. And with that, I want to say, call Allah, how about Shema Shah, about Shema Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostle G-Mess who rule and teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. All right. Yahweh Shem Shai, Bashim Harakakadash, Baba Gasha, Baba Gasha, Baba Gasha, Shalak Rayam, Ararium, Wa, Abal, Adawam, Wa Abal Babal. All right, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.